Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey, yo, kid.
Watch out for the jab.
What is up?
What's going on, y'all? This is episode 3.
Today's
What it is. Yeah. This is the Jab Podcast featuring your favorite homies. My name is Breezy Rando.
Young Al.
and people call me Jay.
Yes, sir.
So in episode 2, we asked some of our fans to ask us some questions, and surprisingly, we got some questions. Brock, what was the first one?
We got one question from @JStevens, and he was saying, what is the worst date that y'all have been on?
Oh.
That's
Can
kind of
I-
a tough question.
Can I answer mine first?
Yeah, absolutely. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So it's not, mine's like weird because it's not really about the date. It's about the ending of the date. Like really everything was cool until the last part of it.
Okay.
I was in high school and I went on a date with a girl and we got like ice cream. We went to a park and we went on a walk. It was
Classic
awesome.
high
It was
school
great.
date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I spent about
Cheap.
$8.
Yeah.
That's a cheap date.
I missed that.
So her parents are gone, so we go back to her house. It's like summer, and things are getting hot and heavy. And I had khaki pants on, and like khaki shorts, right? And her and I were like making out, and she was like pressed up against me. And I get up to go to the bathroom.
Hot and
and
steamy.
I walk out of the bathroom and I'm walking back toward her. She looks down at my crotch and she's like, "What? Oh my god, what is that on you?"
Wait, this is after you got out of the bathroom?
This is after we've been making out for like an hour. So this is after we've been making out for like an hour on the couch. And so I look down and I have like a pancake-sized wet spot on my crotch.
Pancake?
Yeah, like a big pancake
A
size,
pancake.
like an IHOP pancake. You know, like a real pancake.
IHOB.
A solid pancake. Yeah. And I know what it is. It's it's pre-cum. I just was excited for a long time.
Yeah.
But for some reason in my brain, it seemed like a better idea to say it was pee. I was like, I put it my wiener away too fast in the bathroom, and I peed on myself a little bit.
You're just the guy who peed
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah, that I don't know what.
You had a little leak.
and she was disgusted by it.
She's done?
Yeah,
It's over.
It was over. Yeah,
Even though you went on that date.
she didn't want to do anything after that. It
He's
was
like, I
gross.
bought you double scoop.
Yes. And I
Damn.
felt gross, like because I just knew now that she pointed it out, I could feel it, like I could feel my pants were wet. I was like,
Yeah.
Damn.
it's terrible. It was horrible.
It was.
I had to scrub for days.
Yeah, my worst date story was probably... Okay, so I met this girl off Tinder. We're
like it already.
we're on for a date, right? It's going down.
Ice cream?
Double scoops.
Yeah, we went out for ice cream actually, and like we met up at a movie theater, and then we drove to ice cream for some reason. She's like, "Let's meet here." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we drove to ice cream, and when we got there, I know when I go out for ice cream, girls aren't going to really order the large. They're probably gonna get the small, so I know it's gonna be a quick date.
Yeah.
Because I'm scoping it out. I don't know who you are. It's the
Yeah.
first date, and I want to know if this is gonna work or not.
It's a respect thing.
So I got there. She didn't look like how she looked in the pictures, man. It was bad. And she was a
Catfish.
makeup artist. She was a pretty girl.
That's your first mistake right there.
I know, but I FaceTimed her before.
Yeah, even
Oh,
though
really?
Yeah, so like I played it right. I was like, okay, asking all the questions, getting it right, because I don't want to show up and be
Yeah.
on Catfish. I saw that show.
Yeah.
It's not cool. Fuck that. So I got there. She didn't look like how she looked. So it was, from there, I was like, okay, she ordered small, it's quick date, and then she was like, hey, I know I just got here and like it was quick, but I really like your car. Can I go on a ride in it? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm a nice guy, whatever. It is what it is. So we rode her on the block, and then she showed me her mixtape. A whole CD, dude.
Do you remember her rapping?
Wait, her rapping?
No, I don't remember. It was like rap/singing.
She had
And-
face tats?
No, dude. Super,
Knuckle tats?
nothing. No tattoos. Not that I saw.
Was she wearing gold bottoms?
She had a
The fuck are
bottom gold grill.
bottoms?
Gold bottom teeth, bro.
Oh.
No,
I thought you were talking about, like, booty
very,
shorts.
Very
No.
clean, nothing crazy. I wasn't expecting it, so she put on her mixtape. We're riding around. I'm like, okay, I want this to be over.
Did she have bars?
And then since we were talking, I was like making her laugh, right? Because I was still in it a
Yeah.
little. She would push my head against the window, And she's like, "Oh my gosh, Alex, stop! You're so funny.
She
Stop!"
wanted
And
you to crash the car.
I was like, "Please stop pushing my head." Like,
You said that to her?
yeah, I stopped the car and I was like, "Please stop pushing my head. Like, I just want this to be
Before
like
I fight you.
respectful."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like I'll
Right.
let you out right here.
Yeah.
I'm
You know-
not with it.
I don't know about you, Brock, but I'm picturing you just went on a ride with Queen Latifah. That's exactly
Or
what I'm
that
picturing.
girl from
yeah.
Friday. She's like,
Oh,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
He's like, you look like Freddie Jackson.
Oh no!
Dude, that's horrible.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say like when think about worst dates, like the one that comes to mind, not necessarily a date. We didn't go get ice cream, but it was kind of more of just like a come over situation. I met this girl. at school.
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, and I could tell we were kind of like eyeing each other up for a little bit. So I saw her again, and I asked for a number, and I was like, "Hey, like, you want to come over, hang out, watch a movie?" Like, obviously, you know what I'm
Sure.
saying, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
And-
might see a good movie too.
Yeah,
Like,
so
even
I was
though-
kind of excited. I was like, I don't know, like we have Netflix, like whatever. This girl brings over a DVD, like straight
What?
up brought the disc in the case, like she bought the movie,
Like
or
she-
rented it from like Blockbuster.
Yeah,
or
dude. She
something,
like
dude.
went on
What
that
year was
Friday
this?
night Blockbuster run.
This
Was
was like 2014. So it
Family
wasn't, like-
video?
It like DVDs were still obsolete.
You should have
What year is this?
2000. It was like 4 years ago.
That girl's a time traveler.
she
Should've
brought the
left.
VHS.
She must have a badass DVD. What was the movie?
It was some like action movie with like Paul Walker, T.I. or something like that. I don't remember the movie. I remember like
Takers.
if I was I think that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I remember. I remember if it was
Good
like,
flick.
If I was alone, I wish I would have like. I was kind of interested in the movie, but like I was kind of more interested in like what was going on. you
Yeah.
know? So like we she started the movie and like right away. Is that the one with Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. So like
You know,
okay.
it's
What's
a
it
lot-
called?
It's called Takers. It was before he beat up someone in real life, so it was like a lot more lighthearted watching him beat people.
Did he
up
still
in
have the
movie.
lisp?
No.
You know Chris Brown's early music, he has a lisp. Like, I got you attention.
Poppin'.
Anyway, so, yeah, it's a movie that I wish I could have watched alone because it looks
Yeah.
cool. But she put it on. We didn't really watch it right away. We started making out and stuff like that. And it was going down.
And you had
like,
one
oh,
eye
like-
open on the TV.
I'm just listening. Like, oh, I love when T.I. talks. I love his character.
I
So
do
much
too.
depth.
Even though he plays the same, he plays T.I. and everything.
Every movie, yeah.
He just T.I.
So anyway, we were doing our thing, and honestly, like it got to the point where I was kind of more interested in the movie and what was going on.
Yeah.
Like there was that one scene where they were like in that trailer, like T.I. and Paul Walker were like fighting those like
Yes.
Serbian dudes.
It's one of the
Holy
most
shit.
ridiculous scenes I've ever seen. Like T.I. is a little guy, and we all know that.
We
And-
all know.
And Paul Walker's a doofus. So like, it's so hard for me to watch that scene because these guys are like huge. And I'm a logical person, and these guys are huge, and T.I. is beating ass. And then the best part of it is T.I. puts a gun to a guy's head, and he says,
I think I remember he said something like I'll put holes in your head like a bowling ball, big boy,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it's so
Damn.
funny.
"Too funny."
That is crazy.
That's like the
So
one
you
part I
heard
remember.
that part.
Yeah, and I busted out laughing, and she's like, "What?" I was like,
Wait,
"Nothing."
was she still sucking you?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh, man.
so I was busting out laughing. She's like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing." She's like, "Okay," and then it got like super awkward, and then like time kind of went on, and then it got to the point where I was like, honestly, like, I think you should probably go.
This is
Like, it's just
crazy.
you know what I'm saying, like it's gone, like it's awkward. So she left, and lucky me, I got to watch the rest of the movie, and it's still in my DVD collection today. It's one of the few DVDs that I still have.
I would have
Yeah,
to check it
that's
out, dude.
cool.
So thank you for letting me keep that Takers DVD if you're listening.
Thank you, Taker's DVD girl. Shout out.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Ooh.
So yeah, I guess that's those are our worst dates. Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
What other questions did we get in our DMs?
Let me check. Okay, we got a question from Derek Manuel 2613. He said, "I've been going out with my boys, and he's been a horrible wingman. What can I do to improve his wingman game?"
What's this guy's name? Daryl? Derek?
Derek Manuel.
Derek. All right, Derek. So you can't fix a
that's
wingman.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I think you're born with it,
Well-
personally.
You think so?
yeah.
I think so. Like, well, conversation-wise.
There's two types of wingmen.
Okay, let's hear.
There's the wingman that's the offensive player. He's the guy who's gonna go get him and bring him over to you,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Then there's the wingman that's the defensive player. He's the guy you make fun of to make you look better to the girls. Like
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Oh, sure.
You know what
And
I'm
then
saying?
he takes the
Yeah.
grenade.
But yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But the trouble with that
Levels.
is with the defensive player, they have to come to you. Like the girls have to come
That is
talk to
true.
you. You can't really go on the offensive unless you're an offensive yourself.
And I feel as a wingman, you have to know, like, if the girl is feeling your homie.
Yeah.
You know, like you
Yeah.
have to be like
Aware.
Because if say you're the wingman and you go after the girl who likes your friend, like to be a good wingman, you have to be like you have to talk up your friend because she's not into you.
Yeah.
So don't try and steal the game.
And that's a scary place to be.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do y'all remember? Let's not use his real name. Do y'all remember Utterman?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, folks, we have a young lad from our past named Utterman. Mm-hmm. Like a cow with udders.
Utters.
So Utterman had a stutter. So anyway, that's on the point of the story. So he was a little bit of a goofball, right? And I was at a party with some of my friends, and these two girls are really attractive. We're outside, and they're like, "Yeah, you want to get a friend? You can come back to our hotel with us."
Oh, nice.
And they were over 21, and I think I was like 19. So I was like,
Nice.
"Yeah." So I run
going down.
I run into the house. Like this is every college dude's dream, right? You're sitting at the playing beer pong with 17 other dudes around you, and one of your buddies runs in and says, "I need a wingman. I got 2 chicks. I want to go back to the hotel."
Yeah.
So I run in the kitchen. I yell that. With just in that 2 seconds of me being in there, I see 6 of my boys that would be perfect for this, right? So there's a lot of people in there. I go outside and I'm talking to the girls, and I hear someone running up behind me. First of all, I'm like, "Why the fuck? Why are you running up?"
It's not smooth.
Yeah, I'm like
Not
this.
smooth.
So something's already wrong. here.
Running.
I turn around and it's Utterman.
Utter
Utterman, the
man.
worst possible wingman. So between the time and he introduced himself as Utterman, not his real name. So in between the time that Utterman and I and these 2 girls started walking to the hotel, they changed their mind and they're like, they just stopped outside of a bar and they're like, "We're gonna go to this bar," knowing that we weren't 21, and we were just kind of like, they're like, "Well, we'll hit you guys up later if you want to meet up." So
it is over.
I was so mad. I just ran from Utterman back to the
Do you-
house because I just wanted to tell everybody how pissed I was about them sending him out after me. Like,
Do you think
to
at the
this.
run they knew, or did you know? And that ruined
Yeah,
the
how
whole
long
thing.
into the walk before
Yeah,
they knew
like
that he
when,
was
dude,
going?
when
honestly,
he was running, were you just like, "This is
I
over"?
genuinely think that they changed their mind the second they saw him come up.
Mm.
He's a sore thumb. I'll say that much. In this circumstance, he sticks right on out.
Yeah. So as a wingman, I think that to train someone to be
It's just not
good
doing
at that,
it, yeah.
like I went out
That's
with one
true.
time, and my buddy, he was just got wasted, dude, and I'm not one to like be total super touchy. So we went up to some chicks, and like he was so touchy that they were just like, "What's up with your boy?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Bro, you can't. How do you explain that
That's
to someone?"
illegal.
So
That does kind of make you look like the good guy though too.
it does. Yeah, I
But-
guess as a wingman, but then like it's my homie too.
Yeah,
you know,
but-
like
Maybe
hard.
that's his. That's his wingman part. Is
Yeah.
Just to be
the creepy dude.
That's,
Okay,
you
that's
could definitely
cool, too.
do like the bad guy look where you're like, "Hey, like, what's up, ladies?" Like super touchy. And
Cigarette in
you
your
come
mouth,
in like,
collar
like,
popped.
"Hey, like, no, like, you can't talk to girls like that." And they're like, "Oh my god,
I definitely was a good guy. Like they were
Yeah.
around me,
Yeah.
and they were like,
what's
staying
wrong
away
with
from
him?" They're like, "I don't know. Come with me."
Okay.
So okay, because this guy's asking how to make
train
him
him?
better.
I think
So what do you
Darius, right?
think?
Rucker, Darius,
Derek.
Derek,
Derek Manuel.
Derek Manuel. So I think that the best thing that you
Get
can
it
do
right.
is just find out what your guy's thing is and let him play his part. If he's the weird cheesy dude that comes up and breaks the ice, he's the weird cheesy that. But it depends. Like if he's going up and like yelling like cuss words at them and
Yeah,
and then
that's
like
not gonna work.
that's
ever.
not you can't you just gotta drop that.
You'll
guy.
get
So
fucked.
as the person being the wingman, you have to be ready for how your
Yeah.
buddy's going to interact and play off his shit. Interesting.
Yeah. It's a living animal. It's just
Yeah,
just
you have to
moves.
learn the game. Learn the game, baby.
It's just changing as you're
I
moving
think
with
it's a
it.
lot of just
Trial and error.
I think it's just a lot of trial
Yeah.
and error. See what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna get it right away on the first time.
That's true.
My best wingman move. I'm a great wingman. I will say that. I think I'm a great wingman. Except that one time with Brock once, remember at the McDonald's. But we won't talk about that right now.
So
So-
Now the suspense is killing.
One of
you.
my favorite wingman moves was I'm too drunk. It was me because like I think I'm a pretty unintimidating looking guy to girls. Is I'll go up to a group of girls and I'll be like, I'm really drunk. Can you help me find my friends, please? And now
the
they-
drunk guy.
yeah, because I'm not
drunk guy.
hating on you. I'm just asking for help, and I play a good drunk guy.
So
So
feel sympathetic.
exactly.
You
so now
tricked me with water drinks before.
yeah.
Me
So-
too.
Yeah, you poured water and
Yeah.
drinks, and then I was drinking the real thing, and you played the drunk guy. So I know how
Exactly.
good you are.
Yeah, do it well. So
You're
now
very good.
the girls, they just tell me who are you looking for. I call on their maternal instincts, and then I get them to my friends. I get them to my friends, and now all that has to happen is just one of my friends needs to be able to say, "Hey, thank you, I'm so and so." That's the move, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move.
I've seen you do that before.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm. I wonder, like, you know what's crazy? It's like, I bet, like, women don't sit around and talk about, like, plays
No.
to, like, get girls to talk to
Because they
them or
don't need
something.
them, man.
I feel like girls, like, they can be more straight. Well, I mean, like, guys are straightforward too, but, like,
I've
girls
seen
don't-
some girls like plan some things, dude.
Like what?
Like they go out and they're like, okay, well, since we know that you want to do this, like we'll be a part of this. Like they will plan certain situations that they set themselves up for and be prepared for it. Like
Yeah, that's true.
smarter than
I feel like it's not with like random people though.
Yeah, like you feel like they do that with people they know already.
Right, like they know that they like want and stuff like that. With guys, just like, okay, hot girl at 12 o'clock, like
Yeah.
let's run play 3. You know what I'm saying? Like let's
Well,
do it.
the girls,
Dude,
girls?
really.
Girls?
Yeah,
get-
girls are definitely like you see that guy across the bar.
Oh, I don't know about that, man.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
dude,
personally haven't
easily.
seen it.
I've seen it.
I've never.
Firsthand.
Ladies, let us know.
Yes, please let us know.
Yeah, they're like, look at those group of guys over there. Like,
But then maybe they're just more subtle
Look
about
cute.
it. But at the end of the day, it's our job to go up to them. It always seems that way. Like the girls,
2018, baby.
the girls that do come up to you are the girls that you didn't want to come up to you. I was at a cowboy bar one time. I was at a cowboy bar and I was like, I wanted to leave and I was sitting, I got on the outskirts, and this girl came up to me and just like, if I was a girl and she was a guy, someone would have called Law and Order SVU. And this girl walks up to me and she like gets in between my legs. I'm sitting on a bar stool and she's like in my face and she's just saying things about what she thinks about me. And she actually got to the point where she licked my face.
Whoa.
Yeah, I looked around because I was like, someone had to have seen
Yeah, like
this.
no one's seeing this.
Nobody did. Yeah, it was the
Somebody come
craziest
look
story.
at
It was the craziest story.
lick your face.
Yes, licked my face. Like she wanted me to come home with her so bad,
Well,
but she was not my type, and I was actually there with another girl, but she wasn't by me.
Did you tell that girl?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
fight?
No, a girl wouldn't fight her. But yeah, it was weird. It was kind of a big confidence booster though, because I've never had my face licked.
By a stranger?
Yeah, by a stranger.
That is pretty cool.
I felt great.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like a little self-esteem boost here.
Oh,
and there.
yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
feels good.
That's what life's about.
Yeah.
We had one more question too that we're gonna talk about here. Jordan, do you have that one?
Yes. So, got a question here from My Angel Fitness,
Girl, you're my
and
angel.
she says,
You're my darling.
"Every time I go out with my boyfriend, I always catch him looking at other girls' asses.
Oh.
What do I say?"
Boyfriend?
Yeah,
So so it's a girl talking about her boyfriend,
yeah.
and he looks at girls' asses.
What's wrong with that, really? Sorry, My Angel Fitness. I'm just saying, like, but I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that.
It's just some ass.
Yeah, I mean, you probably looked at it too, right? She probably.
No,
Yeah. I think that if to make that okay at the conversation, if like I got caught doing that, I'm sure she thought that she was pretty too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, I would hope that we could at least agree on that and then move forward and be like, okay, if that makes you uncomfortable, this and that, but we're all gonna do it.
Yeah, it's like a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you're not gonna be able to get him to stop looking at this girl's ass or girls' butts, it's just kind of his nature. But you're the butt he lives with and is with. You're the butt he goes home to.
Yeah.
I think that's something you should appreciate.
True.
He walked in the
Big
building.
facts.
You're his butt.
He walked in the building. His butt next to yours.
Hey, there's only one butt for me, baby. I'm a one butt man.
Yeah, and
Because you can't just put that leash on a man. Like if a girl told me she didn't want me to
Or
look
a
at girls'
woman.
butts, or a woman, but do girls look at butts, guys' butts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Trey.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is being comfortable enough with your relationship, knowing that he's not
Yeah.
going to do anything. Because if
Yeah.
you go in with doubt in the relationship that you're scared that he's going to do something, then that relationship will never last.
Exactly. Especially if you can't
It's
just
gonna
look
be-
at a butt.
It might last, but it's going to be hard
Mm-hmm.
because you're always going to be worried.
Yeah, absolutely. Damn, we sound like an advice column.
Counsel Alec is here.
Yeah.
Hello.
See, I think it's fun to give advice, but it's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, right. It's
I've
like,
given
you told me.
fucking bad advice before. One of my buddies was just hammered drunk off of like cheap vodka. You ever heard of Fleshman's?
Was that me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My buddy's drunk,
Fleshman's?
and I was like a little bit.
Fleshman's.
I was a little more sober than he was, and he's like,
Poquito.
he's got this ex girlfriend named Nikki. He's like, should I call Nikki? And I was like, go for it.
Oh.
Mm,
I know this
yeah.
story.
So he called her, and she was with her boyfriend,
What?
her new boyfriend.
That's a twist. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and it's a thing. Like, it became a whole thing, and I thought it was funny. And I didn't mean to be any harmful of it. It's just like it just seemed like the funniest thing I could have answered that way.
Hmm.
The one was supposed to say no, then nothing happens.
Everyone gets shitty
Yeah,
advice,
he
dude.
coaxed my buddy into calling his ex girlfriend, and then he vomited the bowl of cereal that he just ate. He vomited back into the bowl of the cereal that he's eating, and it looked the same. It was horrible. It looked the exact same as the bowl before. I was like, oh, it's disgusting.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's gross.
So maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, advice wise, yeah, I'm just speaking from experience. I think that would be the only thing I can talk about
Yeah.
because I don't know shit.
All right. Well, just keep sending those questions or topics
Yeah.
in for us.
Yeah.
Let us know.
We'll definitely visit those again.
Yeah, actually,
Well-
we really appreciate it from everybody.
And we will answer it the best that we can. Thank you.
Thank you.
Or with the first funniest answer that comes
Yeah.
to mind. Either one
Either
depends
one.
on who you're talking to.
It's gonna be a good time. Send them in.
Keep them coming.
I think that the dating scene for our generation is just rough. It's pseudo dating.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different. You know, like the idea of dating is like it's always evolving, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
way our like parents' generation dated, like is way different than the way their parents dated and stuff like that. Like it's constantly evolving. Like granted, like there's never been like Tinder and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, if there was, they would have used it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
if there
for
were
sure.
the tools that they had nowadays back then, they would have
Shut up.
definitely used it. I think
You might have been born in a totally different manner.
Well, people. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
I think that the dating scene is also getting in a way easier because you can sit at home.
Yeah.
Like it's not about just going out like Friday or going out on a Tuesday. It's like I can sit at home on a Monday or Tuesday night and maybe meet someone that will change my
True.
life
Very
or
good-
that would be
good way to
fun.
Look at it. Yeah.
It's also you're doing it in the internet, so it's shitty.
It's just competition. It's like this. It's like they literally have to swipe on a picture of
Yeah.
you whether or not
It's a
they think you're
resume.
attractive.
And the
It's
best
a-
resume is gonna win.
I think that the history of our generation's dating is being transcribed by Drake songs. I think every Drake album just perfectly
Dude, I
defines
totally
what dating
agree.
has become. It's like you're mine, but you're not mine, and I'm hers, and she doesn't know. It's
What
like
was-
this weird loop.
the one of the lines of his new songs like she goes to Paris and posts the pictures like 3 months later to act like she was still in Paris.
Yeah,
Something.
It sounds like Jay Z.
Yeah.
Well, it might have been him too.
Drake Z.
But yeah,
Drake Z.
he's talking about like people posting pictures later to
Yeah.
seem like
Yeah,
relevant when they're not doing anything now. I know a lot of people that do that
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
Even myself.
with dating, I think personally, it's just like now you get so many more options than you had in the past.
Do you think that's a good thing?
There's definitely pros and cons. So like in the past, like you only really like married like your neighbor or like your parents' like coworker's daughter. You know what I'm saying? You got set up or like you were like high school sweethearts. Like that was it. Like now, like we all have access to talk to people that we would never talk to like
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah.
Especially like because you go to like say you go to a bar, say you go to an amusement park or whatever, like it's very unlikely you're gonna talk to some of the people that
Yeah.
you would meet on there.
True.
Like you can do Radius, you can just meet some
Very
random
true.
person that is just on there that you would never talk to in your life, never once.
Absolutely.
Insane.
But on the other side of the coin, like that's also terrifying.
Well, I think that's why when you were talking about everything being so like temporary, like I'm with her but I'm not with her, it's just like nobody wants to be committed anymore because there's always something better out
Yeah.
there.
And
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
very easy to be uncommitted because
Yeah.
it's so easy.
Yeah, that's true.
you know,
That's true. It's just
Like,
an app away.
who would want to be in a relationship when you know that just one click downloading
There are
and
apps
then
designed for that. Like you want to cheat on your wife, there's an app for that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like you had to be so like secretive, like set up big elaborate plans. Now
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, like my wife's not looking at my phone
Yeah.
right now. I'll just
I have 17
Yeah,
minutes of
like-
free time.
why
Uber
were,
over.
you, why were you gone from 6 to 8 o'clock tonight? Like
Yeah.
that was back in the day. Now it's just like I'm gonna go on my phone while I poop.
yeah, it's crazy. So
Fuck
there's
that.
definitely like there's pros. Like you get to meet like a bunch of people that you might not have ever talked to, but at
Yeah.
the same time, like no one's ever gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
You're always looking for something better.
Have either of y'all ever cheated? You ever been cheaters?
No.
No,
No.
I was a big cheater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because like I know it's cheating. Like, at the end of the day, like it was cheating. But for me, like I think I actually cared about the girls that I was talking to.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I cared about just a lot of different girls at once, and that's just sounds horrible. saying
Yeah,
it
I was
out
gonna say I
loud.
wonder if that's worse or best.
I think it's worse because it made me basically, if you think about like when a guy cheats and he doesn't care, he's got like one person he's trying to protect and not hurt.
Yeah.
But like when you cheat and care, you have to protect everybody, and then it just makes it into a
The
weird
old cheat and care.
The old
I've
cheat-
seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah. But so then it makes it harder because you have like a lot of people that you have to hurt.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I feel like that's the classic excuse, like I don't care about her, like I care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But no, it's like I care about
but
you.
like no, I care about them too. Like,
Yeah.
is that better? Like, cause like it wasn't meaningless. Like, if you get cheated on, is it better that it's meaningless? Like, I
I
don't
think
know.
it would be.
I always try to think about it from the other end. You know what I'm saying? Like, if someone were to do that to me, like, would it be better if it was just like some random person?
Yeah.
Or would I be like, well, you had feelings for them, so I understand that kind of says where we're at in our relationship.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
You don't
the
think you can have feelings for more than one person at a time?
me?
Like genuine feelings? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
You
I
love your
think
mom
it-
and your dad.
for sure.
Why can't you,
You-
love 2, 3, 4, 7 women?
Whoa.
If you put yourself in those situations,
Mind blown?
then yeah, it's possible.
no.
No.
I'm sorry, that's not doing it for me.
Okay, it's not. It doesn't make sense though. Like I just think it's so weird that like we can
Sure. No,
we can
I
say like
understand what
you
you're
can
saying.
love all your brothers and all your
Yeah.
sisters and all your cousins and all your
Well,
family.
that's
and friends.
different love, dog.
It's. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, the only
I
difference
love
is
my cousin.
the only difference at the end of the day is like you can have sex with one of those loves. Like, it's the
Depends
only
on what
difference.
state you're in. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
I don't know, man. I think that like it's human nature to
Sure.
want variation. Even in your diet, if you go down to like a
Genghis
cave,
Khan.
the caveman of it all. Like cavemen wanted variety in their diet. That's why like different colors and bright stuff was like cool to them. That's a caveman. You know what I mean? Like as a man, I think it's just natural to want more than one thing. But I feel like it's just not socially acceptable to have more than one thing.
Yeah.
You want it, and everybody else does. Like every single guy out there would love to have more than one sexual partner. Every single guy.
What's
some
that
guys.
religion?
I think polygamy,
Yeah.
Mormons?
Mormons.
Mormons have more than one wife.
I think
too?
Yeah.
so. But every guy would, and some of them might say they not, but wouldn't. But like I think if they were earlier in the relationship and they had that option, they would, because it's just
Yeah.
natural.
I like to believe that like somewhere out there are people that are actually just like so in love that they only want to fuck each
Yeah,
other.
like the fairy tale.
Right. I mean, like it sounds like bullshit, but like I like to believe that because that's what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like the goal.
It's not real. That's because you grew up when your parents both loved you. You have two parents that loved you. That's
sorry,
why
sorry, I had a good home.
Yeah.
It can be real
you're
if you
so
both
privileged.
if you both are on the same page about it.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Like if you both were just like, okay, like
But
this
I still
is what
wouldn't
I
be cool
want.
with it.
Yeah, if you both are on the same page.
Everybody likes a key that opens all doors, but not a door that opens with all keys. Keys being dicks.
I would buy both.
The key's the dick and the door's the vagina.
Oh, okay. So we're including genitals.
Yeah. I was just trying to be like,
I was thinking about the door thing.
Yeah. I would probably buy a door that opened.
Any key.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't lock people out. So what's the point of even having a lock?
you get it, right? Like,
No, I'm still thinking about
Yeah,
the
I
door.
wouldn't buy
thing.
that door.
Yeah, it's a shitty door.
Yeah, then everyone would break in.
Isn't it a key?
Is that breaking in?
Yeah. No.
just to clarify, just so I don't ever get like not dated because of this, I'm not a cheater anymore.
That was the old me, baby.
Hey,
That's a new me.
No
Hey,
one
it's an old me.
improved.
but yeah, I think I mean, I'm not saying there's not hope for us, our generation, but I think it's rough. I think it's gonna be rough.
We're also young as hell.
I think the
Everybody.
biggest problem that I think future generations are going to have is just communication in person. Because now it's very easy to fake it and just talk and do whatever you want over social media. And then in person, like, how in the hell are they going to have conversations with people?
Yeah.
Like, I know people that are, like, really good at video games, just, like, in the room all the time, like, on their iPad, iPod, all that fucking shit. Like, I've never seen them have a conversation with people.
That one gamer broke up with that Hispanic weathered girl. Did you see
Yeah.
that? Because
No,
he
what
wanted
happened?
he wanted to focus on playing video games. There was this like he's like a famous like player, and like Call of Duty's coming out or something.
Shit, and
Yeah, he's dating like this like famous like hot weather.
and he was
girl.
making a living off.
You know,
the video
you know
games.
that girl, the Yannette
Yeah.
girl or whatever. She's like the hot like Mexican like.
Oh,
weather girl.
that
Yeah.
one. No shit.
Yeah,
He broke up with
he
her?
was dating her, and
Yeah.
he broke up with her to like focus on video games. But
Oh
like,
man,
That guy just has scored so much clout in the gamer world. Like,
yeah,
they love him.
gamer girls.
he's either got some clout with the ladies, or just is addicted to video games and just doesn't want to do anything else.
I wonder if like she takes that poorly because she's so attractive. Like, you're breaking up with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She's one of those. Yeah.
he's just a gamer dude.
She's
wonder-
all over the internet.
I wonder how they met.
She's probably
Probably the internet.
Yeah,
That's how everybody meets.
it's just
Tinder.
a full circle, man.
Yeah. No, probably not Tinder. He probably just hit her up in the DMs.
Ooh.
Just like, I'm famous, you're hot, like we should date.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how celebrities get
Do you
together.
think he typed it with an Xbox controller?
Yes.
yeah.
And through his headset. What's up, baby? Meet me in my Twitch
Oh,
stream.
yeah. Amazon, play Bad Boy
There's
by
a-
P Diddy.
there's a football player that's going through like something kind of similar. Not a
No,
weather
not
girl, but a
Amazon.
porn star.
Oh
The
yeah.
football, the
Yeah,
quarterback.
Jimmy Garoppolo from
Yeah,
the 49ers.
dating a porn star.
That kind of brings up a conversation. Just like what I like personally, like I see nothing wrong with like a young successful man like going on a date in quotation marks with a porn star. Like, so what? You know what I'm saying? Let us live his life. He's rich. He's young. He's
So
successful.
who is
like-
it? He's a baseball?
No, he's a football player in
Football.
the NFL.
Okay.
Quarterback for the Niners, Jimmy G.
Nobody who dates a porn star has got their shit together. Nobody wants a guy who's dating a porn star as a quarterback calling the shots on the field.
Do you
I
think?
that's the concern?
Do you think he just wants to date her because she's a porn star, or that he's like thinking about marrying?
I
Like,
think
he's
he just
in the
wanted to
market.
like date, go on a date, like a fun date.
maybe
with
he
her.
grew up as a fan his whole life?
Ooh,
Because God
She
only
does
knows
MILF
how old
porn, I
those
think.
ladies are.
She
MILF?
does MILF porn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He's
And he's
into
just
that
living-
shit, you know.
Living his best life.
No, the girl that he went on a date with, I think, does MILF porn. So
Yeah.
like you're saying, like maybe he grew up watching her. Like she's probably been in the game for a
Yeah,
while.
he's into
Yeah.
that, and you know him.
I mean, yeah, we're buds.
Jimmy, what's his name?
Yeah, he hooked me up. We went on a double date. It was me
Okay.
and him, a couple porn stars. So
So-
what?
So you would date a porn star?
I think I would be open to the idea of having fun with an adult entertainer.
But you
So
would
they-
dating?
Yeah.
But I think like that's the thing is like everyone's like, oh, like look at this new couple. It's like no one ever said anything about that. He did post like a cryptic message on his IG story about like getting head later that night. But like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. It's just like why are NFL players like held to a higher standard than like the president of the United States? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this man
That's
could
a
go
really
fuck
good
porn
question.
stars. It's like the quarterback does it now. He's like under fire. So you serious? That's just trash. You know what I'm saying? Like he's young. He's having fun. Like I don't see a problem with it personally. And even if he decides to date her, it's like that's his decision. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me if I would do it, that's one thing. But do I think it's wrong? No, there's normal people.
Okay. Yeah. I don't even
Sorry,
know
I
the
didn't mean
fucking
to say
guy.
I was going on. I'm really passionate. Like I'm here for Jimmy G. Like
Porn
Jimmy
lives
G.
matter. Porn lives matter.
catch me at the porn walk 2018.
I just would say from a family aspect, I'm sure they.
Oh, like
they're-
well, how your family
he's-
would, or his family would
Yeah.
react.
If like he walks in with her,
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, oh, Jimmy, I saw you watching her porn back in the day.
but she's someone's kid too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I don't know. I guess it just
No,
comes
she's
down
not.
to what you accept. What you would accept.
yeah, absolutely.
I just couldn't live with the whole like videos of my significant other being all over the world.
Do you think?
Disgusting people.
Do you think?
doing
Okay,
stuff.
my thing is her coming home after a shoot,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She's like,
that's
oh, I'm just so sore.
like not walking straight.
Yeah.
you in the mood. She's like, hell no.
Dude, imagine like if there's aftermath of that we don't think about. Like for like 3 days she can't get out of bed. Like there's like
Sounds
things
like
like
an
that.
intense scene.
Yeah, it's like you know like you there's like the wives of UFC fighters. It's like that but porn star
there's
husband.
Porn star husband.
Yeah. She
like-
just
I bet there's a
Yeah.
big market of
Hey,
porn star
honey, would you
husbands.
like some ice?
for your butthole.
Yeah,
Probably-
something.
The famous ones bring home fucking bread though. Probably.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
they
probably,
make that much
like-
money, bro.
He's probably overseas while she's recovering.
I don't think it's money you can retire for the rest of your life off of.
I wonder.
Porn star?
No.
Famous ones?
No.
Lisa Ann?
Lisa Ann,
Money.
legend.
Let's see.
Should we Google her net worth?
Let's fucking Google.
I feel like the internet has no idea how much money Lisa Ann has.
Let's see how much money Lisa Ann is. Okay, take guess.
I'd say Now that I think about it, she's probably not like good for life. She retired from
Dude,
porn.
she was in Eminem's music video.
Yeah, but she's not getting like millions for that.
Okay, I'll say 900.
900,000. I was gonna say less than $1 million too. So like you can't like be
A million.
A million.
Is it $1 million?
A million. Net worth is $1 million. I mean, there's like male ones that are twice as much. 2 million.
Of course.
Why is that?
Wait, was Lisa Ann the highest paid?
No, not even close.
No.
Damn, shout out to Lisa.
Lexington Steel, 4
Ann,
million.
the guy.
The Mandingo-ish guy.
$4 million.
4 million.
He's
Oh
put
my
in
God.
work.
Ron Jeremy's at 5.5 million.
Well, he's
Yeah,
been
he's-
doing that shit for a long time.
And not just porn. He's been everywhere.
Peter North at 10 million.
Damn, legend.
Jenna Jameson is at 30 million.
Oh yeah, she's OG.
That's a lot of money, but
You know,
like,
yeah.
is it worth it?
Hell yeah.
$30 million?
I would do. Yeah, I would do porn.
30
for
million,
30
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in it.
I don't know, man.
You know how long you'd have to work like a regular job to get to 30 million?
I don't
You're
even
right,
think you can
you're
make
right.
it.
You're
Unless
right.
you fucking got a balling job.
I would have a hard time with it though. I think like especially if I was a female. If I was being a man, I think it's different.
It is
I would feel
different.
differently, but as a female, it's just like it's just degrading. You're just a piece of meat. And I think that every man that meets you from then on, that if they know that's what you do, that's what you are the second they see you. So like for me, it's like I wouldn't want to walk around with a certain level of shame just cast upon me because of something I did and people saw it.
But I think like when you meet
30 million.
it is a lot of money. But like when you meet someone as a male and female porn star, if you say like, oh, like I'm in adult films, the other person you're talking to is instantly gonna think like, oh, like I'd probably like to have sex with this person, right?
Yeah.
Because like girls would be like, oh, I bet he fucking slangs good dick. And like guys would be, of course, be like, you're a porn star, like hell yeah, like some sleazy shit. So like, I feel like that reaction is the same no matter what. But I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're a guy porn star, you fuck, and when you're a girl porn star, you get fucked. But as far as public reception goes, they're probably not that different. Girl porn stars are more famous than
Has
guy
anyone
porn
ever
stars.
seen like a porn star being interviewed?
Yes.
How do they seem? I've never seen it. Like I've never really heard
They're playing
them
a
like
character. They're playing a character.
There was that one documentary
Life
about
After Porn.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
I heard it was really sad.
It was.
Oh, it's
Because
sad.
I heard it was really depressing.
They talk about their kids. Like that's the
They have
biggest
families
thing.
and
It's
shit,
like,
yeah.
they're like, my kids are going to see this someday, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. And that's the part that's
Oh
hard.
shit! I didn't
You know what I
think
mean?
about
Like, it just
that.
imagine
30 million.
Yeah, but even it's like it's just again, it's like your kids are
They can go cry at Six Flags when I got the fast pass.
Disney World every
vulnerable
year.
to being bullied their whole childhood. If I knew a kid whose mom was in porn, I'd be like, oh man, it
Well,
would have
that's
been on.
you need to set your kid up to be bullied.
Can you really do that though?
Yeah, bro. Like you make it a fun joke. Like
No, it's not fun.
Hey, remember I was
Dude.
getting my back blown out last week?
no, I feel like you can toughen a kid up by the way you talk to them when they're younger. Like be
At
like
the end of the day,
sure.
your mom got bukkakied and everybody saw it. There's no way to like come back.
And I'm pulling up in like a Tesla.
We all like
I'm talking
thought-
about elementary. Like,
we all thought about
Oh.
the idea of like having a mom as a porn star, but like, what if it's your dad? Like, oh, like your dad slang dick. You know what I'm
that's
saying? Like
true.
your dad was dicking girls down. Like
Double
hell yeah.
standards.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's like I'd be like, hell
runs
yeah.
in the family.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's crazy. It's like, oh, your mom got dicked. Like,
That
Yeah,
sucks,
it's horrible.
man.
it's like, hey, my dad was laying pipe.
Female
It's
sexuality
totally
is a very
changes.
scrutinized
It
thing.
changes everything.
Mm.
I wouldn't be ashamed or anything.
Yeah,
That sucks.
that wouldn't even be a
But if I
roast.
pulled up in a Tesla, I guess I'd be like 30 million.
It's really all about the Tesla.
yeah.
Nothing else matters.
I just thought it was fucked up. One time when I was a kid, like as a joke, my mom like pulled the shower curtain open and took a Polaroid of me like in the shower, and then told me she was gonna show my friends if I didn't listen to her. You fucking child pornographer! I just thought of that. Like it just clicked around. I was like, what the like, where's that picture?
Where is that picture?
Where the fuck? Where'd you put it? I was upset as hell. Like granted, now I think about it, I knew she wouldn't do it, but she like
That'd be a
did
big
it.
deal if she
Yeah,
did
dude,
it.
my mom fucked with me so much. One time she poured a bucket of ice over the top of the shower.
That
like,
sounds funny.
into the bathtub. But it's not funny when you're in it, when it happens.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it
it's not
sounds
fun.
awful.
Yeah.
Funny prank.
That's funny. Was like anyone else there to witness it? Or was it just
No,
her?
it's just her.
Just like her own
Yeah.
enjoyment.
She was like, yes.
She would play so many pranks. She had this little Santa, like it looked like a midget person. Like it looked like a real person, but
You
a midget.
can't say midget.
It looked like a little person. She had
Yeah.
this little Santa doll and looked like a little person, like a legit little person.
Huh.
And I fell asleep on the couch one day, and I was facing in on the couch.
Oh
and
no.
she recorded this too. She had like a new camcorder because it was around Christmas. She had a new
Okay, yeah,
camcorder, and she recorded it. And I rolled over, and it was like right in my face, and I was like, "Oh!" And, I threw it. And she thought it was the funniest thing ever, man.
That does sound fun. Does she still have the video?
No, that camcorder is like long gone. It's it was a disc camcorder. It was like a little
Disc?
disc, yeah.
DVDs. She could have.
But they were like mini DVDs. Anyway,
Yeah, add it to the collection.
anyway, I love her, and she didn't do porn, and I love her because she didn't do porn.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
why.
That's love.
Damn.
Yeah, my dad, I don't know. He has lots of children. For all I know, he was practicing. Who knows?
Getting ready for it.
He for the porn.
Antonio Gates has 30-something kids. Did you know
Antonio
that?
Cromartie.
Sorry, Antonio Cromartie has 30-something kids. 20-something kids. No, it's 20-something.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman's dad has 30.
Damn.
Dude, Genghis Khan, 18, whatever year they were.
28?
No, Genghis Khan has a lot of kids too. So
I've
like,
heard something like that.
Dude, I heard he's like half of the fucking world.
It's 3%, I think.
Half of the fucking world.
Yeah.
30
Wow.
million.
Or like 3% of people can trace their like lineage back to Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Dude, that dude was raw dogging up
Everybody.
and around Asia.
I think I might have heard that, but I didn't know it was that much.
He has a
Yeah.
lot.
I knew he was raw, but I didn't know he was that raw.
Just gross. He had to die from syphilis.
But
Sounds
were there
weird.
even STDs back then?
For sure. There was no sort
Before
of,
the government came in?
Yeah, I thought the government created STDs.
they were dirty D and all. Like you think about like the conditions. Like
No, I don't know about back then. Okay.
they didn't get to shower for days and clean themselves regularly. They didn't have medication for things. Or
I
any sort
heard
of-
it was the first guy that fucked a monkey.
that's such a ridiculous thing. I think
Remember when that story was big?
a monkey's not gonna let you fuck him.
Mm-mm.
That
Hell
monkey will
no.
He
kill
would
you.
kill you.
Like
Yeah.
okay, a monkey actually no, an ape would kill you. A monkey you could probably fuck. They're little.
But it's still no, dude. I heard they're crazy. They're gonna bite the shit.
I
Yeah.
don't feel good about this. Well, I mean, like, so humans have different preferences in like the people that they like.
Yeah.
Like, I know some girls like me just because I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Gringo.
what if what if gorillas had a thing for humans?
Yeah.
Is that like how far out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you fuck like a dog, that's fucked up. But like gorillas are like the closest things to humans, right?
No, I think it's pigs are the closest thing to humans. I think isn't it like anatomically or something? Like pigs are the closest thing to humans.
As far fetched as that sounds, I think I heard
think-
something like
I
that.
think
There's-
so.
there's skin
Anyway, I get what
pig.
you're saying. Yeah. You shouldn't fuck pigs, but
No?
I think apes would be the closest thing to human. Like chimps and gorillas are very human-like.
I thought it was like a zebra or something.
I don't know, but so here's the question.
Would I fuck a gorilla?
No, $10 million. Would you have sex with a gorilla? Sorry, $30 million. Would you have sex with a gorilla? Back to the porn question.
I'll just
Mix
rather
it
do
up.
porn.
30 million sex with a gorilla.
Or porn.
Wait, no, hold on. So 30 million guaranteed.
Raw dog the gorilla.
Just
Is
first
it,
day.
Like, is it
completion.
trained to like take dick,
It's a gorilla.
or
like-
do you have to like get it to have sex with you?
Okay, fine.
Take it out to dinner.
It's
Wine
it's
and dine.
trained to have sex, but you do have to coax it into it. It
I'll
needs
give it a shot.
it needs a certain degree of affection.
I would too.
Little nibble on the ear.
If you came
Oh
up
my
with
god, it's disgusting.
if you came up with that
This is for show
proposition,
bestiality. Yeah, the guy kid who gets hit in the head with the basketball. Yeah. We should interview basketball kid.
Oh,
He's probably reachable. That's the only thing he's ever done.
yeah.
He's not rich.
was he like 30 now?
Vine kids grow up fast.
Oh. So we're thinking about our next challenge, food challenge, right?
I hope so.
Right.
I want to do
That's
it.
coming up soon.
When Brock gets back, should we do
So
it?
Brock is leaving out of town for a few days, so we don't
am.
have a food challenge this week.
No
Where you
food
going?
challenge.
Where you going, Brock?
So tomorrow I'm flying into Minneapolis, where I get to see some of my homies and celebrate my homie Aaron's birthday. Shout out to you. And then
Shout out Aaron.
And then I get to go back to Wisconsin to see my family. So I get to just kind of like spend a week back
dude.
in the Midwest, which I'm super pumped about because it's so hot here in Texas.
Damn, you're gonna be like chilling. Sweaty season?
Yeah, dude, sweatshirt chilling. It's gonna be so nice.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude,
I'm super
just
excited.
go fishing for me, please.
Oh, for sure.
I want a fucking walleye
Already.
and a catfish. You better put that shit on your luggage and bring it back.
You want me to bring live fish back to
Yes.
Texas? I don't know if United Airlines is gonna be cool with that.
Dude, fuck them. It's not Southwest.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You want me to bring those back with me?
Please.
I'll see what I can do. I don't know if TSA has any rules against live fish.
It's not Southwest.
As long as it's more than 8 fluid ounces.
What else are you doing up north?
Classic up north shit, like fucking campfire and
S'mores.
fishing. Yeah,
Schmarsh.
beers. And drink a lot of beer going back home. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Beer
dude.
and pizza is like the best combination ever
It is.
created.
It's amazing.
It is.
Fucking amazing.
I want to order pizza from that automated thing with like Domino's, how they do the car that drives
I do
itself.
want to try that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy.
Dude, yeah.
You-
I saw that,
You
actually.
know what I wonder? I wonder if like no, it's a stupid. I wonder if a robot makes the pizza and like there's not even human interaction anymore. So like
Let's explain what
Okay,
happened.
okay.
So what happened was, like, you can get a delivery pizza from Domino's now. So it pulls up in an automated car. So there's a video on Instagram that I saw that someone ordered it, and then it pulled around the cul-de-sac, and you just have to put in your phone number, and then it gives you your pizza. The back window rolls down, and it, like, you just take it.
That's so crazy.
I was thinking of like launch the pizzas out to like, your front porch like a cartoon.
Malfunction.
Like Uncle Rico. with
Yeah.
football.
Domino's is going crazy again.
I just like. I wonder if there are any seats in the car. Like it's
Yeah.
an automatic driving car, but like, are there? There's a front
Yeah.
a passenger and a
I
driver.
think so.
seat?
It was all a hoax, and there's
'Cause
actually
of
a driver. And it was Papa.
Like because we were just like, we need Papa John. He's got a new job.
Papa's got a new job.
That's. I mean, like, I suppose. Like,
Yeah.
do you think it's a law right now that all self-driving cars have to have like seats for?
I don't know. I think it has to be a standard issue car still.
Did you hear about that one self-driving car that hit that lady?
No.
It was actually her fault. She rode into the car and tried to
Yeah.
get sued. But it did hit, and it was a big deal because everyone's like, this is the problem with self-driving cars.
Well, the one that crashed out of the hundreds
yeah,
of thousands that are
exactly.
out there.
The 0.5%.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Dude, we living in Houston, every single day is a day where you can say to yourself, I almost got in a car accident today.
Yeah.
That's
every
huge.
day.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
think about that.
Yeah.
In California, they're actually making, you can buy bikes, motorized bikes.
Like a
And-
motorcycle?
Mhm. In a way. But it's like a
Like
weird-ass
electric?
bicycle. Yeah, electric. And you can drive it around the town, and there's spots everywhere to park.
Oh,
So,
I have seen those.
Yeah, those look super cool. I wish they would have them in Houston.
They, Homeless people just vandalize them. Hey, homeless people, fuck you.
I wonder if like Texas is known as like the bad driving state.
Can't be. I feel like
I
California.
thought it was
sounds
known
like
for the players and pimps.
Ooh, then show a naked ass in the great state of Texas.
Yeah, it's definitely the drivers out here are just reckless. What I've noticed is me even living here, I have to be a bad driver to fit in.
Yeah.
Because if you're a great driver, you're going to get in an accident.
Exactly.
Because people merge, no blinkers. It's just a shit show. You just do what you got to do and make it happen. Like, if you have to exit and you're on the far left
make
8
your
lane,
move.
you're going all the way
Yeah.
across, and you don't give a fuck.
They'll move.
They'll
I've
move,
done
they'll
that move before.
Yeah, you have
It's
to.
like you just the whole time you're doing it, like I don't know what I'm doing. Like you know what I mean? Like the whole time you're unsure.
I'm just like, sorry.
Yeah.
And then I just,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see them again.
yeah, unless they point a gun at you.
Hey, so be it.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeehaw state.
Do you think that Domino's had to up their pizza game because of the whole shit going on at Papa John's? Like they're taking advantage of the gap.
I feel like Papa almost like lowered the standard for pizza companies. It's like, oh, you
Yeah.
don't have a racist president and CEO? Like, probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ever since the shit now with Domino's, it's like, we're coming in hot.
They're probably just like low key, just like, well, like I suppose self-driving cars aren't very low key. I wonder if Pizza Hut's just like, y'all do your thing. Like, we're just gonna collect
Yeah.
these checks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And have filthy establishments.
Because it only takes one time for something to go wrong with one of those cars.
One
It
time.
just takes one time and they have to stop it all.
They're
pretty
risking
much.
everything.
Yeah.
What's next? Virtual reality pizza?
I feel like, yeah, when you were talking about cavemen and food, like
Yeah.
being on different colors, I was thinking like the future of food, like at least the way it's portrayed in like movies and stuff like that, it's all just like gray, like glob
Yeah.
and shit like that. And I wonder if like that would be a thing, like virtual reality, like you feel like you look like you're eating pizza, but you're just eating just like substance.
Just random shit.
Dude, you would be surprised. Most of the
That's
stuff,
like sci-fi as hell, though.
most of the stuff that we eat, the things are added to it. It probably would be like a gray sludge before they add it to the food. Like it, I mean, refined sugar is just
Yeah, dude.
I
They make
had this question. I'm sorry. I had this question today. Actually, like I thought about it. Like, is when you get like sugar, like buy like real, like straight up sugar. How processed is that from
It's
like
super
cane
processed.
sugar?
right.
Because people be like, you know, like I don't want that fake sugar shit. Like, just give me the real shit. Like how? But that's still like fucking processed, right?
Yeah.
That's not like
It's all
straight
processed.
off the
My
cane.
biggest thing is protein powders. Everyone always comes up to me and they're like, "Oh, like I'm a vegan and all this stuff, and I still drink protein powder and all this stuff." And I'm like, that is the most processed food you can get in your body
Yeah.
at all. How long does it take any type of protein to become a powder? And that's insane because I even drink it myself and I almost feel bad drinking it, but the market is so big because it's highly processed and everybody drinks protein powder,
Yeah.
some form.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to stay away from the processed stuff because, like, if you think about it, like, I mean, process is. I think process can also sort of be a loose term because taking a piece of corn, cutting it off the stalk, and putting it on a conveyor belt into a big pile that processes it into a package—that's processing. You know what I
Right.
mean? It can be as simple as that. It just depends on what degrees your shit processed.
Sure.
You know, I like to watch how it's made. I always like to watch
how
that
it's
because
made is a shit.
sometimes, like with certain foods, like chocolate, especially milk chocolate. Milk chocolate's garbage. It's not. It's hardly chocolate. It's
I love Kit Kats
Kit Kats.
it's garbage for
and
you.
Crunch.
It's garbage for you. Anyway, but when you see that how that stuff is made, you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah, it changed my whole outlook on everything.
Even organic is a dicey term.
Oh, it's so dicey.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't have to be fully organic for it to be labeled organic.
Because
The FDA is very loose.
truly organic bananas would have seeds in them, right?
I have no idea.
I believe bananas have seeds
yeah, I don't
because bananas are technically a berry and berries are fruits that have seeds.
Interesting.
So yeah, you don't think about like bananas being a berry, but they are. But the bananas that you buy from the store, even though are organic
They're
ones,
genetically modified.
yeah, they don't have seeds. So like truly organic bananas would have seeds, right?
I don't know if
I
bananas
don't
have
know.
seeds. I didn't know that.
I've
Oh,
never
they do.
heard of that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
because they grow from trees.
Yeah, but I didn't think they had seeds.
Do all tree fruits have seeds? I would imagine, right? Coconuts are those tree fruits?
Yeah.
Coconut tree, they don't have seeds.
You
Do they?
put the lime in the coconut?
I don't know much about coconuts.
I don't know. I've always wanted to like climb up a tree and get one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was always my dream.
That's how you got to do it.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of coconut water.
Oh,
I love
it.
The first time I got it, I'd seen someone else drink it, and I was like, "Wow, that looks refreshing." They made it look good. I bought it, and it sat in I drank like a drink of it, and I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah,
And
It's
My
like it's
first-
an acquired taste.
My first one was
Like
not
ass.
good.
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. Actually, the first one I had was at Lollapalooza 2013.
Shout out Lollapalooza.
Yeah, shout out Lollapalooza. I was thirsty, and I was also looking for energy. And I was like, "Hey, I'll take a water." And they're like, "How about coconut water?"
Not a
I was like,
Bang?
all right. And yeah, this is pre-Bang. They're like, "How about coconut water?" I was like, "All right." And we have regular, and we have like coffee coconut water.
Coffee.
It was so good, and it had like caffeine in it. It was like the best surprise ever. Like, that was fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget that drink. So my first experience wasn't bad, and I got regular coconut water, and I was a little weirded out by it. The coffee drink tasted like coffee with like coconut milk in it.
Interesting.
But the
That sounds
coconut,
delicious.
it is good. I'll send you a link if I find it.
Hell yeah.
To me,
But-
it tastes like if you drain the sweat off of a person's body and then drink it. That's what coconut water
I
tastes
can
like.
see that.
We'll put that link in our notes, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, everybody. This has been episode 3 of the
Yeah!
Jam. Yeah, buddy. And we are so appreciative of everybody's support.
so much.
Y'all been awesome. Keep sharing, keep posting, keep liking. Big shout out to all the people that actually shouted us out and asked questions. My Angel Fitness.
Jay Stevens Radio.
And Derek Manuel 2613. Send us your info and we will send you a t-shirt.
Yeah, buddy. That's that Jab special edition t-shirt. So get yours now.
And stay tuned for the next food challenge as soon as Brock returns from his vacay.
I'll be back. I'll be back with stories as well. I can't wait to share them with y'all.
Make a book, nigga.
I'm gonna put my book into these words and make you listen what you ain't never heard. Real rap raw.
All right, guys. And that's a wrap.
Episode 3. Peace.
Whoop.
Watch out for the jab. Watch out for the jab.
crew out.